Hello everyone, and welcome to more Software Inc. on the channel. And today's episode will be a slightly different one to the previous ones, because it's time, I think, that since we're taking up almost 4 floors of this building, I think it's time that we open our own office. So we will run through until the end of the day, and in the past I've gone for huge offices, where there have been teams of like 16, 20 people. I want to, this time, try and hard cap it at about 10. I think 10 people is probably the best place. Just seeing. I quite like towns because of the added tax. I don't like 25% added tax. But, I don't know. Everything else is... No, we'll go for a town. It's one of those big developers, I feel like, more often in town. Paradox in Sweden. Creative Assembly in a town in England. Like, I feel like towns are where it's at. You can all absolutely disagree with me. That is an acceptable response. But I'm sticking with what I believe. And that means it's a nice plot, that, actually, now I look at it. We're buying this plot. We had a lot of money in the bank, so we're quite literally buying all of it. That cost us 4 million. But it's a good 4 million. Because it allows us to start designing. And I want, you know, a nice view out here. And I might go for an underground car park for once. So... let me think. I kind of want the reception around here. It's going to annoy me if I don't centralize it. 56 means 28, meaning that is my midpoint. Even if it's not there that I actually build, that is indeed the midpoint. Which means, for reception... I want to go like so. And come back to here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I feel like there's something nice. No, I've messed up. What have I messed up? Is it 4? It is 4. 2, 1, 1. And that right there is going to be our reception. And the doors are actually going to be offset. Because I can. And I will. We'll give a nice large window in the middle. And potentially, if the game is nice, you can do windows all the way. Like so. Again. Like so. That is more like it. There's nothing I can do, sadly, about the area around the door. That is just what it is. And in here, we will have a wonderful, welcoming reception. Which means, reception desk. I'm still sticking with 1. I'm never doing more than 1. But, 1 is nice. What's the area? Oh, it will actually just... it should work with just 1 of these, I think. But it seems to be saying it wants 2. Which I'm not big on. The other thing we'll do is put in some of these. We're actually quite limited on where we can put them because of the design of this place and the game not liking diagonal things. So we're going to have to put them in like so. We select all. We'll go with black. Yeah. We'll put a radiator behind, and we'll put an air conditioning unit also behind when I find it. There. Both those will be sorted out at a later point. And 2 doors. What I might do is I might do a security checkpoint here. So, what we will then do feel like I want it to come back into... Yeah, we'll go back to here. B. And the reason I'm doing this, toilets. Very important things, toilets. So we want there to be toilets where possible. And here is a perfect location for 4 toilets. I will duplicate them because I'm lazy like that. Door there, door there, door there. We'll do glass doors here and here. Yes, that is good. And bathroom. The other reason, 2x2. I've realised the advantage of 2x2. You can put showers in them. Which I know sounds weird, but it means you can have people cycling into the office. And people who cycle into the office aren't using a company car. I know that's not actually how it works, because they will still be using a company car, but I like to think it's how it works. And then finally, light over the toilet. Not over the toilet, just over the door. Like so. We will do this. And one of these in here. Gorgeous. So, I want to make this like 4 branches. So in the I'm going to do a long corridor. Like so. And we'll leave some outside spaces here. And then we'll have, in the middle, a nice big common area. 10 by 12. And this will be your canteen, your, you know, your go-to place to chill and hang out with colleagues. I always think it's important to be able to relax with colleagues. So we will do some large openings. I do want outside space on both sides, down here. So much so I might just that and that. Because it's nice to be able to sit with colleagues outside. I might actually have to drag it out. Yeah. We'll drag it all out by 1. We can't really. I guess we're leaving it like that then. It's all fine. I could just make that an atrium. Oh, a nice high ceiling. Oh, I do like that. Yes! This is what we're going to go with. Gives me more ability to play around. And that's a good thing. What we can do is... Oh, we can full glass the second floor. Bam. 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 Look at how much light that brings in. Gorgeous. Down. Okay. So, first things first. Alongside the walls, there will need to be enough places that they can all have fridges, mini fridges. I think those will be the middle ones, so... Let's sell both of them. What we do is we simply duplicate this. Put it here. Move to that way. Good. And then I'm planning on having espresso rooms actually near the offices. So what's that? 20? That's a lot of food availability, so I like that. If I move this one closer, it means I can have another one here with space in the middle. Executive chairs. That's enough for 2 teams of 8. Let's select everything here and just put it down here, then I think let's just, you know, we're squeezing in a lot because we need to. But we will put in 2 more chairs. And bam. I like that. Do I? Probably not, but you know. What I should do is I should move all of these, both these. No, I can't move them down one because then it interferes with the door. It's a pretty compact canteen, but I suppose it doesn't need to be. Sell those, right. Move these. Move that to there. Move this to, I don't know, there. No, move this over one. Yes. Okay, we'll rotate that there. Move this to here. And move this to, I don't know, here. Maybe one further away. There. That's better. Is it? There we go. These people are all going to knock into each other, but everyone's been into a canteen, and everyone knows that's exactly what happens. The one thing that's annoying me is I'm going to have to sell them, because this table has to be 2 bigger for it to look proper. There we go. I could just do 2. Yeah, actually. Let's duplicate this. And just put in another one there. That is just better. And it's not that much less table seats. 4 less. Good enough for me. And we will go case opening. Oh wait, we need doors. Doors are important. Okay. So, and this is where my new strategy is going to come in, right? Go 6 here. Don't know why I'm not just using the square tool. Okay, so on the ground floor, I want the meeting room, right? So we will. If I said teams of 10, right? I think I might have to do this big, which might mean I have to drag this out. Can't drag that out. Okay, let's just... How many seats is that? That's 12. So really, I just need it to be able to fit this. Which it does. But not well. Let's drag out at least one this way. It has to go one more that way. Suppose that works. Then we just select everything here. Move it all down 1. Well, let's move it all down 2. Destroy that. I suppose this will allow me to go in. Let's quickly 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just put espresso machines here. That way. That way. That's better. It would actually allow me to put in one of these as well. Nice! It's a good canteen. Yeah, I like it. Means we select all of these. Move them over 1. Drag this one this way. Drag this one this way. And that right there is the start of your meeting room. We'll only have windows on 1 wall, which will be this one. And inside, because it's a meeting room, what more do you need in a meeting room? I know what you're thinking. TV. Absolutely. You need a TV there, and a TV there, so you can share all of your very impressive PowerPoint slides. And naturally, because we're rich, we're going to have that many monitors. Not monitors, lights. You, of course, need one of them. And finally, you need one of these. Good, good. What else do we need? Probably a rug, but I don't really want a custom design one, so guess we're just putting 2 of them. Because it'll make it nicer, their skills better. All in all, just better. Can I replace all of you with at least ergonomic chairs? I want my people to live longer. It's important to me. This is good. They don't need any of that stuff. They've got lights. Let's give them a clock. Having worked in office, my pet peeve, always the people who don't actually know what time it is, so they're sitting in that meeting room when you need to get in. Really inconsiderate. Really inconsiderate. So, this is good. Which means we quite literally build another one of these. On this side. Select all the furniture. And duplicate. Right there. Door goes in same location. And at the end... Oh, sorry, I need to go up and I need to... Oh, I suppose I'm going to have to not have windows on all sides at the top. Actually... Oh, could I? If I dismantle... No, wait, I shouldn't have a case opening now that I think about it. Let's just have a wide window here. Yeah, that's better. And then we can still long window along this back. And dismantle that. And what we do is we go to the end. And you put down one of these. Nice wooden one. Looks better. Add a long window here, just so there's light in this area. Long window here. Good. Not having lifts in this building. No. Radiator and that will start working eventually. I do promise you that. Now, for this to work, we need to add a room here. Like so. Now, can we fit 10 desks? That's the big question here. So, these are my desks that I use. Let's go white. Why not? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 10. That is 10. I've just remembered I did want to do something, so I need to extend this out a bit. I need it to come up. Go down here. No, I need it to come out 2 more, well, at least 2, yeah. Here. Pull this out. And we'll put the chair, we'll put it in here. Move you to wooden. Okay, that's better, because it allows me to, I want simply a right here. Right here? Yeah. And, nope, pillar. I want you to be a pillar. And over here, I want you to be a pillar. And on top, we're doing 2 rooms. And these will be snazzy officers for the heads of the teams. What that means, A, this window's going all the way along. B, this window is. Like so. And simply with the office, I love how I'm doing all of this. I've not even finished. Let's finish designing this room. Computers in the middle. It's actually quite a nice amount of space. Chairs. We'll go for red here because why not? And door. I guess I want the door in the middle. Do I want the door in the middle? What else do I think we need? We need... One of these is always helpful. One of these is always helpful. Maybe 2. Do I need 2? Sell one of them. No, we don't. So we'll leave 1 bookshelf over there in that corner. Let's give them all... Let's just leave this to be programming or development. That's fine. Is there anything else we need? We need a clock, but that can go on these walls. One there, one there. And the final thing is all environment. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. And that is gorgeous, right? That's exactly what we need. And that leaves enough room for me to radiator, aircon. Finally, door, door, select all, duplicate, like so. I mean, this is coming together nicely. And over here, let's make sure this is design. And this is core. All sorted. Now, everyone knows you can't have glass doors for the main office, people. Because if you're having a hard conversation, you need to be able to have that in privacy. A nice wooden desk. And I think we will go, actually, for once. Just a black chair. It's still a glorious computer. This is good for lead. Give him a plant. Oh no, those are just better, aren't they? Yeah. Now we're going with these desks. Now, unfortunately, you can't just put a chair like here. It has to be at a table. So, I have just realised we need lights in these rooms. We'll put 2 in, because it should be enough. Yeah. Let's give him a TV. Let's give him a bookshelf or 2. I'm trying to figure out how I can... If I was to... No, it's a shelf. Oh, that's hard. Wait. Oh, the ergonomics are awful. Can't do that. I guess... No, I can't modern... I guess... No, I can't put another desk in. I guess I just, you know... There you go. You can have your meetings. Good, good. And ventilation. Check. And radiator. Check. Select all furniture. Duplicate. To that. Select these 2. Move them to over there. Nope, I just want these 2. Duplicate to there. And finally, where's Monsieur TV? Here. I know, that's got to move. Now, the final thing, let's draw that. And this is the basic design we're going with. And we're pretty much just going to... Can I just duplicate this? It's all very annoying when you actually want to duplicate it, isn't it? Because you have to go building blueprint. Yeah. Go save selected rooms. Left side. It's actually the right side. I want to build this. There is a way you rotate it, like so. To here. And there we go. This will be for external support. This room will be for support. This room will be support. Yes. And it will be limit room usage to leaders. External support. Limit room usage. Leaders. I have to make sure I do this right. Because I want people to actually use my rooms for once. So this will be a support meeting room. This is core, so this will be core leader. This will be design leader. This will be design meeting room. And this will be core meeting room. And I think that's everything. Core, limit room usage, meeting. Now, I know I will eventually need more teams. And I'll figure out what I'm doing at that point. We'll probably have to expand out the back. We could just make the canteen longer and do another branch, I suppose. But, more importantly, over here, we've got 4 toilets. I probably do need more, don't I? Could use this space underneath now that I think about it. Go on. Guess we have to. Oh. I was kind of hopeful that I wouldn't have to. Merge, yeah. Merge. It should be fairly easy. 2, 2, 2. Inside, I want to be bathroom. And then we select all the furniture in one of these. Duplicate, rotate. Darn it. Doors, normal doors, opposite the toilet. So there. Again, I want to just case open it. And there. And we'll give them a nice window. Okay. And I'll just copy him. Go in and just not that. This. Like so. Again, just fly through. And we're essentially already done with today's episode, which is why this was a more unique episode. But, before we are, let's quickly select all of this and duplicate. That one. Nope, not that one. Okay, it is that one that I guess we're going with. It's the exact same way as the other ones. And that's going to annoy me, but we can do it like this, so long because it doesn't impact us at all. Case opening, there, and then window, large window, there, and there. Beautiful. Final thing we need to do is I want a room here. So I'm just thinking, if we select furniture types, destroy, dismantle the door, and then we just merge these, we can have a staircase here. And by having a staircase here, we can have a room up here, which will do a lot of important things. It's to be the exact same scopes as the room below. Okay, staircase, up. Wouldn't want. And this is going to be a very hot room. A very hot room. It's going to have all our servers in. Quite literally, all of them are all going to be selected and linked. They will need... if it's not 8, then it will be more than 8. All I'm saying. So we'll put some here and here as well, which will keep this room freezing. freezing, 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 freezing. And on top of that, there's one more thing we need. These heat pump. We can heat pump there. That should do all of those. And we'll roof AC here. And that should be good enough. So, first things first. Unsupported processors. Sorry, let me... all processors. I want to move all of you to that. And there should... yep, no more unsupported. That's good. These... does not have a door here, so that's easily fixed. Oh, wait a second. I forgot the thing that I always forget. Fire alarms and all that stuff. Down. Darn it. Okay. Fire alarms and all of the likes. So. They need to be in every single room. Like, every single room. Here. I guess we'll put some in the toilets. You know, we don't want smoking in the toilets. Here. This is the Noah approach to fire. We literally spam them everywhere. It is kind of important to have one in reception. Here is just a good place to have one. And finally, upstairs over here. One there. One there. One there. One there. One there. I think that's a fire alarm in every building. And then we go in and... oh, because it's an atrium. These have to be really high up. Let's just make sure there's one in most rooms. I mean, it's a very fire-safe building. There we go, that should be good over there. One here, one here. Here. And stop anything from getting through there. Fantastic! So, with us at time, what we're going to do is see if our people like it. I did want the service desk, but I don't think I can fit it in. It's fine, we hired 2 people anyway. There isn't really a car park, is there? So for now, I'm just going to, you know... can I go build road? Wait, build ramp. No, I wanted it to go down. Oh, wait, that's what I need to do. Can I not go down with these? Really? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh well, I guess we'll buy... well, I guess for now we'll just do that. And then bikes, just in case. Let's go to the next day. And let's see how people like it. We need paths. To be honest, let's face it. If all of the things are back here, let's just put on a door at the back. And let's dismantle that. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Just put a door in here. Like, I tried to play it fancy. I give up. Let's just force all of them. And there we go. And people are in. Look at this. Is this the leader? Indeed it is. This is good. I like this. I like this very much. And the team likes it. Look at them go. So much so, before we forget, let's go in here. And what we're going to do, HR management. I want you to hire 8 of them, 2 of them. And you can have 60,000. Specialization, Go for medium. That's fine. Go for low, actually. Let's train people up. You can have up to 30, I guess. Sorry, up to 10, because you're going to the same size. Those are the two things I want. Yeah, you're absolutely fine. I guess I'll... No, let's leave you at 6. You don't need more people. And you, HR management, 10 developers. Medium, that makes sense. 100,000. Bam. And just one more day. We'll watch one more day of everyone coming in. We will also hire a cleaner to do the entire day. Oh, wait. This is what we... See, this is why you have to pay attention to these things. You come in, then you come in, then you come in, then you come in, then. But hire IT, hire another IT, just come in at 12. Delay them 1. I do not need 2 maintenance people. Just hire someone to come in at 1. Hire cleaning. Hire cleaning. For the entire day. Hire receptionist. Let's get 2 of them. I think that's everything we need. Good, good. Okay, this is... Yep, there's security. And security should go home. And... yeah. I'm very happy. I can't... Oh, whoa, those are red computers. Wow. No. Somewhere over here it went wrong. Yeah, I'll leave those two but you know. No meetings. Doesn't look like they do meetings very often. Which is unfortunate. I like a good meeting. But with that, we will leave this episode here. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you all very much. And I will see you soon.